let's build another widget. Okay, inside another folder. If we're gonna call this your home screen. Dart. Yeah. Okay, so inside this home screen, we're gonna code another widget, which is gonna be, let's just call it home screen again, and it's gonna be stateless widget. Yep. And then we're gonna pass this key again, like you should always do. Okay. I'll tell you the main reason soon enough. Okay, home screen. And this will take a key. Also, this here is for named arguments, but you can also use positional arguments, just not for this. Okay, say if you wanted to accept a variable here, let's say you wanted to accept a string called name. Okay, you can do that using a required this dot name. So this would be a named parameter. So when you call this function from here, say you type home screen here, as you can see it's a named attribute. Also in Dart, you don't have an equal sign to, initialize these arguments. You have a semicolon. Yeah? Wait, no, that's a colon. You have a colon to define these arguments. But we don't need this name here right now, so we're gonna delete this attribute. Okay, so as always, we're gonna define a build method. See, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like Flutter once you get to know more about it. So once you do that, let's return a scaffold. Remember scaffold from Android? Well, it's exactly that, but easier. To set up an app bar, you just type in app bar, okay? And we're gonna give it a title. We're gonna call this first Flutter app. Okay. And it's also gonna take a body. Okay, so this body will have your other widgets. For now, let's define a column widget, okay? And this column will take children. Yeah. Let's try to run this app now. Well, it's not showing up here. Well, if it doesn't, I can always select this and run without debugging. There we go. Now let's, okay. You have a problem with this, then we'll remove it. And we'll comment this. Are we good now? Let's retry. Now there shouldn't be any problem. Okay, so this column widget would take these children, okay? This children parameter would then require us to define some widgets inside it, which would be displayed vertically. Okay, let's hit that. Control Shift I for inspection mode. And we're gonna see nothing. No, that should not be it. We should see an app bar. Yeah. First Flutter app. There we go. That's your app bar. And here we can define a text widget. Okay. Let's say hello. My name is the Gen C app. Hot reload, and you're gonna see it here. Just like that, you can have a button too. Okay. Outlined button or an elevated button. Let's choose an elevated one. And it's going to take two parameters, on pressed and a child. So on pressed, let's just give it an empty function, okay, with these parentheses and these curly braces. And the child would be a text, okay, a label to it. So let's just call it click me. There we go. You've got a button now. And as you can see, it's just sticking to the screen, and that is not good. So what we're gonna do is hit refactor like this and wrap it with padding. Okay, now it's got it wrapped with a padding. Edge insets all with 8 being the value for the offsets. Here we go. Now it's got away from the screen, but these two should also have some space. So let's create a size box. Okay, it creates a fixed size box, and it's just going to be a dummy widget, which is going to be like a space creator. It's going to create some space between those two widgets, text and elevated button. Let's just give it a height of 20. And it's going to occupy space, but it's not going to show anything. Just like that. Okay? And so what else should we do for our first app? Let me show you another button called outline button. Also, let's give a color to this button. Okay? Button style. Color. Wait. Elevated button. Okay. Okay, to style this button, we're gonna type in the name of the button that we used. Style from. Okay. Now we want a background color of, let's just use blue maybe. Well, amber is fine. And because Flutter hot reloads everything, you'll always see your changes within seconds. Right there. You don't have to rebuild the whole app again, like we do in Android development, where we compile the app and just build the APK and then run it. Here you can just hot reload and it'll show the changes in the app. Now let's increase the size of the text here. And we can do that with the style parameter. Style, text style. Okay. And here, font size. Let's just type in 24. See the changes. Yep. And alignment. Okay, that must be outside. Text aligned. There we go. So alignment. Yes, it's called text align. Dot center. But it did not center it. No problem. Okay. Now if you want to select something else. Look, font family wouldn't really show up here because maybe it's following a theme, which is hard-coded. Okay, we'll look at this later. So, but I do want to add some space. So I'll make a sized box and give it some width, say of 10. And add a comma here. Okay. It did not do anything as expected. So, what I'll do instead, the smart move is to add a padding to it, right? But it does not have a padding parameter. So I'll have to wrap it up inside padding. Yep. And now I'll select some padding. Only left. 10. Now it's going to shift it. There we go. Look at that. Now it's given some space to the screen. Of course, it doesn't work. Okay. Now, if you want to add an outline button, we'll discuss this later. Let's add an image and call it a day for now. Okay, to add an image, you'll use this, image dot asset. Okay. And now we're going to define an asset. Okay. We don't have anything here yet. Let me just go and fetch an image. Okay, so I found an image. It's here. Let's add it to our app. Just like this. Okay, where is assets? There it is. Now we're going to define the location by adding a hyphen and then lib and then assets, then cat dot jpg. Yep. Now this should be successful. Okay. Now let's add the location of our image once again. Lib assets cat.jpg. Well. Let's hot restart our app instead. Okay. What is wrong? This is here. Image.asset. Let's define a height and a width for it first. Okay, where is the error? There it is. Let's stop the app entirely and run it again. Yeah. And now let's check it out. If it runs. Other than that, I think everything does look fine. And Control-Shift-I. Yes, there we go. Look at that. No, I'm not a cat. And that is a better first Flutter app than that damn placeholder. Okay, but I want this app bar to look better, and then we can finish this. Okay, so let's give this a background color. Colors dot purple. Yeah, and look at that. Good. You can even add some actions, actions. And here you can add a button, icon button, which won't do anything yet, but just it's better to know how to set it up. Icons dot home icon maybe. Okay, look at that. It's here now. Doesn't do anything, but it's here now. Okay. So that's it for this video. We're gonna build a better, bigger app next time. See you in the next video.